guys, what's going on? It's your girl, Bougie Chef. How are you all today? So today we are going to do rigatoni. You know, rigatoni. So rigatoni is a type of pasta and everything. And in honor of doing Italian food, remember I went to Italy, y'all, and I had got this nice little apron. So we're gonna put on this little apron today. In honor of Italy, I'm not gonna wear my Eat Your Heart Out apron like I normally do. We'll do this one since this, you know, represent Italy, and I think this is a cute little apron. I love this little apron. I got this in Italy. Isn't that cute? And as usual, make sure you all are following all my platforms. Bougie.chef. Make sure you all are following my Bougie Chef page. Make sure you like and follow. If you like this video, make sure you give me some thumbs up, some hearts, all that good stuff. Subscribe to my YouTube channel. Make sure y'all hit that bell. Excuse me. But before we get started, y'all know I always gotta get my lip gloss popping. I gotta get to the stove. We in Corona, so I can't get to the stove. Okay, lip gloss is popping. Hold on one second, guys. So today we are making rigatoni Florentine. It is an Italian dish. I don't know what's going on with this back here. It is an Italian dish. It's gonna be quick and simple. There's no meat involved in this. This is just basically pasta, spinach, and sauce. I did start making the sauce earlier because it does take a while to actually do the sauce, but I'm gonna show you all how I made it. So to start off with, since my water is boiling. This is rigatoni. Rigatoni is almost like a penne pasta, but it's smaller. See, that's rigatoni. It's a little more smaller than a penne. A penne is probably about 2 of these together, and it's much thinner. So I'm not gonna make this whole box. As you all know, anytime I do pasta, I add my olive oil. I added a lot of salt to give the water flavor. When the water comes to a rolling boil like it is, then you're gonna put your pasta in there. I'm only making a couple of servings. I'm not gonna do a lot of pasta. Just a little bit of pasta. And then I'm just gonna let that cook and come back up to a boil. Pasta usually takes about 13 minutes, so I'm gonna set my timer just in case I get to talking to you all. We're gonna do about 13 minutes. The next thing that I am going to talk about is I just want to, for you all to be safe during this Corona time. Again, I'm trying to bring you all quick meals. This meal is a very easy meal for you and your family. If you want to add meat to it, you can go ahead and add meat to it. You know, maybe some Italian sausage, maybe some ground beef or ground turkey, ground chicken. Or you could just leave it like I'm doing it today because it's not going to need any meat. It's going to be very, very flavorful. So for this recipe, you are going to need, financially, your rigatoni. This is just a brand I brought from my local grocery store. You get whatever brand you feel like you like. I've decided to start supporting this brand because this brand of pasta is good to me. It doesn't gum up or anything. It cooks very well. So I do prefer this brand of pasta. This is Signature by Jewel. You're going to need you some diced tomatoes, some tomato puree. You will need pepper, black pepper, kosher salt, garlic, heavy cream, some parsley, some Parmesan Romano. This is an Italian blend of cheese, mozzarella. It's fresh Parmesan in here also. Romano is in here. It's just a blend of cheeses. And use some fresh spinach, some good spinach. Spinach is one of the things that I was telling you all about. You all need to have green, incorporate the green vegetables into your diet all the time. I'm gonna give whenever I put my pasta in here, after it cooks for a few minutes, I kind of give it a little stir just to kind of loosen up the pasta so it won't be so stuck. So, in our sauce, what we did to our sauce, I'm gonna bring the sauce over here so you all can see it. Because it's hot. So this is our sauce. And you see that consistency, such a good consistency. So what I did with this sauce is, I started off with the tomato puree. You can do your own tomato puree, or you can buy it. In this case, I did buy the tomato puree, and I took the tomato puree and I put it in this saucepan, and then I added a half a cup of vodka. Just whatever type of brand vodka you like, and then I let it kind of cook down until the puree was kind of thick, and then I added my diced tomatoes. So I added my diced tomatoes to that puree, and then once it came to a boil, I let it simmer for about 30 minutes, and then I turned it up and I let it boil, because now I want to cook the vodka out of it, and I want to reduce it so it becomes thick. At that point in time, I added the heavy cream. I added heavy cream to it. So we're tomato puree, we're diced tomatoes, we're vodka, and heavy cream. At that point, I added some salt and pepper to it, and I just let it slow simmer cook. Now and I added fresh garlic. Now that it's been slow simmering for about 45 to an hour, I want to taste it to see if I needed to add more to it. You can taste that vodka in there. That's good. I do want to add some parsley to it. And I'm not going to add any salt to it yet because I'm about to add this Parmesan. And Parmesan can be a little salty. So, put that in the sink. And let's add some Parmesan to this. Some parsley first and then the Parmesan. And this is about a half a cup of Parmesan. And we're gonna bring this back up to a boil, and then I'm gonna taste it again. It's okay if there's clumps in there. It's gonna melt down. So we're gonna see how this all work out. So we're gonna put this back on the stove and bring this up to a boil. Turn back up that fire. And while we're waiting for that to boil, let's go ahead and start cutting our spinach. Because what we're gonna do with our spinach is we're gonna put the sauce in a saucepan, and we're gonna take the spinach and we're gonna mix it all together and then add the pasta. So I just take my spinach. In a normal situation, I would cook the leaves, but for this particular recipe, the stems. In this particular recipe, I'm not gonna cook the stems, and I'm not going to leave the spinach whole because I don't want big clumps of spinach. I want just, nice slithers. So you can just take it, just like you'll do greens, and just kind of either roll it up or you can fold it, whatever's convenient for you. Put those little pieces over there because I come back to those. And just, you see how you got nice little strips? And then come back and take these little scraps and just come through like that. We're gonna do a few more. I want a nice amount of green leafy vegetable in here. For those who all are just watching, I am doing a mini version of Rigatoni Florentine. I've already created my sauce earlier. Maybe I'll do a video on sauce making for you all, because I know y'all be like, she don't never make the sauce in front of us. So maybe I'll do a video, maybe, because I don't want y'all to be knowing all my secrets. Some Italian women taught me how to make spaghetti sauce, and I kind of took I think they're dead and gone. I kind of took their recipes to the grave. Look at my pasta again, with my fork at. Just kind of comb through it a little bit. Not really stir, but just kind of so they won't be stuck together. Still got about 7 minutes on that. I always, you know, I'm always trying to figure out what to do with different things, and I bought this rigatoni, and I'm like, okay, what am I gonna do with it? So when it comes down to pasta, I love pasta, y'all. So I'll go to the store and I'll just buy pasta and don't have no clue what I'm gonna do with it. But in the end, I always figure out what to do with the pasta, always. So let me see, I'll do a little more and then that would be it on the spinach, because I don't want to do too much spinach. I don't want it to be, again, overpowering. I do have another recipe, a Tuscan chicken that incorporates spinach, so you can check that out on this YouTube channel, just as long as you make sure you hit the little ding 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 button, and we'll see what's going on. Pasta is boiling really good. That's a good thing. Just gotta get the sauce back up to a boil too. There we go. There we go. There we go. There we go. This recipe is such a fun recipe because, again, you can do all kinds of stuff with this. You can even take this recipe and maybe possibly get like a chicken breast to grill off a chicken breast really good, season it really good, and either you can do slices of chicken breast and pour the pasta over it. That would be awesome. So that's an idea. Again, you can do like some type of sausage if you're a sausage person, like an Italian sausage, and just do nice quarter size Italian sausage in there. There's a lot of things that you all can do. Again, make sure you all follow me on all my platforms, bougie.chef. Make sure, you tell your friends about me. Make sure you like and follow this page. I've been trying to keep you all up on quick meals because, again, I know a lot of people say, hey, I'm in the house, I'm burnt out, I need to figure out something else for me and my family to eat. So those are some of the things that I did. I am looking to possibly do, I think I told you I was thinking about doing some baked goods. I found a, what was it? A pound cake recipe that I'm thinking about possibly trying live. I'm a little nervous because I don't know how this is going to go. But everything, like with the lives, everything is trial and error, and you never know what might happen. Let me go ahead and stir my sauce. I see it's kind of boiling. At least come on over here and get the sauce up in here, girl. You always want to make sure your sauce is pretty thick. You don't want to have any thin sauce. You want to have it pretty thick. And this sauce is pretty thick. I like that. The cheese kind of thinned it out some, but that's okay. I'm going to taste it again because it is boiling to see what it tastes like. It's hot, I know that much. One thing I can say, I can taste that vodka in there, baby. Yeah, I didn't have my Hennessy wings. Make sure y'all try my Hennessy wings. And now I got vodka sauce. It's really good. I need to add maybe a little more seasoning to it. A little more salt. No, sometimes I do measurements. I know y'all like, oh, it's going to be so salty. It's not. I very rarely use salt. And that's the reason why I use kosher salt and not iodized salt. Let's get this whisked. A couple more minutes on this pasta. I always remember, if you're not sure if your pasta is al dente, you can always throw it upside your wall on your cabinet, and if it sticks, baby, you know it's done. Yes, 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 yes. I just want to let you all know also that I appreciate you all that have been following me throughout my journey for Eat Your Heart Out. Remember, I do have t-shirts that's always available. I am a personal chef. I do small and large catering. I do also sell dinners, so if you're ever interested, make sure that you reach out to me and everything and all that good stuff. We're almost there. We're almost there. We're almost there. We're almost there. Oh, there go my timer. Another thing I'm going to start doing, and I want you all to watch my journey, is I'm going to start growing my own fresh herbs. I think I'm going to start off with something simple like parsley and rosemary, things like that. Maybe even bay leaf. I want to start using more fresh herbs. I'm trying to kind of switch up the way that I cook and the things that I cook with. I've been learning more about different things, so a lot of things that I used to use, I'm not using anymore. I'm trying to find substitutes because I am trying to be healthier with my cooking. I know I talked to you all about processed foods before, so I'm trying to kind of like, watch that a little bit on what I'm doing. So my pasta should be done. I'm going to get a piece out. If I can get a piece. Make sure you don't overcook your pasta, y'all. Make sure you do not overcook your pasta. I'm going to taste a piece before I take it out of here. Lord, it's going to be hot. Oh yeah, that's fine. And it is so seasoned. That's why it's good. It's really good to make sure that you put salt and olive oil in your water. I can taste it in this pasta. So let me drain this pasta. I'm going to actually use some of this pasta juice in there. See, this is a trick to having flavorful sauces. You take some of the juice, the liquid from when you cook the pasta. Remember I told you real seasoned good, and you add that to your sauce, and you get that flavor. Stir that up like that. So the next thing we're going to do is now we're going to start incorporating everything. Trying to get this hot because we're going to cook this. We're going to cook this spinach a little bit. We're going to put a little bit of sauce in it, and we're going to cook the spinach and add the pasta. So y'all know I like a nice hot. Oh, it's nice and hot, okay. So we're gonna take a little bit of sauce. Yep, that's exactly what I want to do. And we're gonna add some of the spinach so the spinach can cook. Add a little more sauce to it. We want the spinach to cook. We don't want to eat no raw spinach. We could, but I'd rather not have raw spinach. Let that cook a little bit. And then we're going to add the pasta in a second. Now that that cooked a little bit, we're going to add some of the pasta. Then we're going to add some more sauce. And we're going to add some cheese. And we're going to let that cook. take the tongs and kind of, we want it nice and cheesy. Y'all see that? Yes, Lord. That pasta is nice and cheesy with the spinach in it. Yes, at least you're getting this, girl. This is good. Y'all see that? Baby, don't get it twisted. Yes. If you want to, you can add a little more spinach in that. You know, just pour a little more spinach. Cook it down a little bit. Let that spinach cook down a little bit. And we're gonna get ready to plate it up, y'all. I don't know what to do with myself on this. So here I have my plate. Pasta's really good. So here I have my plate. We're just gonna should we get the spinach? That's important. Put some more cheese on there. Parsley. Voila, there you go. Beautiful plate. That is gonna be so fat. That's gonna be good, y'all. Rigatoni. Well, guys, short, sweet, easy. There you go. Quick meal for you and your family. Something different again. Like I said, you can add any type of meat you want in there and do it the way you want to do it. Until then, I'll see you guys later. Lip gloss is always popping. Make sure you like, subscribe, and share. Make sure you all follow me on all my platforms. And you all have a good night. Stay safe.